recognize the value in that sentence that we're still there. Many relief efforts provide support on a one-time basis, but Nu Skin has gone further. Our Nourish the Children initiative has provided a framework to maintain a consistent level of food on a sustainable basis now for 17 years. These efforts in Malawi continue to address the great need for help and relief that still exists there today. Our efforts are helping to make a difference, and a huge difference, but the problems are not going to go away anytime soon. Now, at the same time, our Vitameal donations have expanded outside of Malawi to places such as mainland China, and Argentina, and Colombia, and Mexico, and the Philippines, and further. Now, remember, I said this isn't just who Nu Skin is, it's who you are. You personally are enabling these kinds of miracles. Now, as a for-profit initiative, Nourish the Children facilitates consistent food donations by offering an incentive to buy, donate, and promote Vitameal. And it's that incentive that allows us to have the staying power to ride out these long-lasting problems. And so many of you have partnered with us to provide this critical humanitarian need on an ongoing basis. Now, let me tell you what you've done. We have 4 Vitameal plants around the world, in Malawi, in Argentina, in the United States, and in mainland China. Approximately 120,000 bags of Vitameal, each containing a 30-day child-sized portion of meals, is produced and distributed every month from these locations. Well, let's talk about individual impact. This young man, his name is Anderson. Anderson Sikidi was a baby who was found on a roadside, left to die in Malawi about 13 years ago. Anderson's mother had died of AIDS. His father was unable to provide for him. His 12-year-old sister dropped out of school to care for him, but couldn't because the family just did not have enough food to survive themselves, and certainly not enough to also provide for little Anderson, and so he was left on the side of a road, hoping that perhaps somebody would find him. Well, when Anderson arrived at the Tendere orphanage, no one thought that he would survive the night, but he did. He fought, and the orphanage staff worked to bring him back to life. They had nothing to feed him except Vitameal. And so they did, and he began to grow. His eyes began to take on new life. His future quickly became brighter. His new orphanage mothers and sisters will tell you that it was a gift of Vitameal from one of you to him that saved his life that night. Now, at age 13, Anderson is thriving. He's attending school, he's earning good grades. He's smart and he's strong. At the orphanage where he lives, he's still sustained by Vitameal every day. Anderson is one of the first children that we helped in Malawi. And I get the privilege to see Anderson every year as I go back to visit the country. He's still there at the Tendere orphanage. And so we get to talk. I've watched him grow. I've watched him become a young man. And I'm impressed with his desire to give back and to care for those around him and to continue to seek a bright future. And so I ask you, could Anderson be one of those world changers? Maybe. You never know. But I do know one thing for sure. You certainly changed his world. Another young man whose life you've changed is Carlos in El Salvador. Carlos, like Anderson, is 13 years old. He lives in an orphanage. Like Anderson, Carlos enjoys Vitameal every day. If you were to meet Carlos, you would quickly see that he's an intelligent, naturally charismatic little boy. People just tend to gravitate to him. He has the makings of a leader, maybe a great leader. Now, things may not have looked as bright for Carlos without your help and Vitameal and our amazing charitable partner, Convoy of Hope. Because Convoy has a presence in the orphanage where he lives, Carlos receives balanced nutrition every day. He can focus on his studies, and he has the energy he needs to do that thing that he loves most in all the world, which is to play goalie on his soccer team. Proper, regular nutrition is the difference between life and death for a child, not only in body, but also in spirit. Last year alone, 44 million meals were purchased and donated to children in need. 44 million meals. Thank you. Each day, every day, including this day, including this morning, 120,000 children were fed Vitameal as probably their most important nutritional element of the day. And it's been you here in this arena, you joining us via live stream from around the world, you and leaders all over the world have heard the call for help and you've responded. Because that's who you are. And as you rise in the ranks of Nu Skin on your journey, you are a larger and larger part of what we consider to be our social responsibility. You know, the Bible teaches that to whom much is given, much will be required. Well, that's a true principle. That's a forever principle. But it's also a description of us. We truly have been incredibly blessed. Much has been given to us, to all of us, to the least among us. And it's our responsibility and our joy to share that with those who have not been as blessed. So tonight, we honor you and say thank you on behalf of the millions of children whose lives you have touched and continue to touch. And because of your vision and generosity, tonight we can announce a great milestone in our history. Let's make that announcement like this. Please roll this.
Imagine a world where children can become what they were meant to be. Where children have enough to eat. Thanks to you, more than 650 million servings of nutritious Vitameal have been distributed to hungry children throughout the world. When Nourish the Children was created in 2002, you responded with compassion and generosity, not only feeding kids in Africa, China, Southeast Asia, and South America, but also giving them an opportunity to thrive. It's an incredible milestone, and we're just getting started. Let's keep changing the world together, one bowl, one child at a time. At Nu Skin, we're practical optimists. When we see a problem, we come up with a sustainable solution, like the Nourish the Children initiative, NTC. Not a charity, Nourish the Children is a smart, for-profit business initiative created to alleviate childhood malnutrition. Every day we empower 120,000 children with Vitameal, a nutrient-rich food that's strategically served at schools to help improve both attendance and learning. Local economies also benefit because jobs are created wherever Vitameal is produced. To make the program easier than ever, we've made some enhancements. Whether you purchase a 10-meal bag or the 30-meal bag, you're fueling the future of a child. And with every purchase of Vitameal, a donation now goes to the Nu Skin Force for Good Foundation, making your donation more powerful. Let's keep changing the world together. One bowl, one child at a time.
Did she just say 650 million meals? 650 million meals? That is astonishing. We're trying to figure out how to picture just the pure volume of that thing. That 650 million meals is the equivalent of feeding everyone in the largest city in the world, Shanghai, China. Feeding everybody in Shanghai 24 times. I'm sorry, 27 times. 24 million people, 27 times. Now, we like to under-promise and over-deliver around here. And when Rich Wood comes up on the stage and he says to you all, we're going to change the world, you know, to many people that would seem like like a lot to say. I mean, we're a lotion company, for heaven's sake. We're really going to change the world. But the reality is, we already have. 650 million meals later, this world is a different place and a better place because of you and the work you do and the contributions you've made. And so give yourselves a round of applause for the enormous, historic thing you've already done. I wonder if we could do more. Are we done? Or do you think that we could come up with another one of those crazy goals like Blake used to talk about, like doing, hundreds of millions of dollars for $1 billion in sales? Let's set a major goal around this thing. Let's come up with a good round number, shall we? Do you think, could you all say 1 billion meals? I'll say billion, you say meals. Billion, 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 soon. Let's do that soon. Let's do that soon. Nourish the Children already has a new look and feel, something that you is going to help you to promote that and use that system better in order to get to more children and to make the world an even better place. It will feature a new sustainable bag. All of those meals come in bales and bales of plastic bags that end up having to be dealt with. We've figured out a way to make that more sustainable. And we have decided to make the VitaMeal program more accessible to everyone, no matter what stage they're at in their new skin development. And so we'll be rolling out a 10-meal bag size in your regions next year at a lower price point so that everybody can get engaged. Starting next year, thank you. Can we just call that a commitment? If you just clapped, will you sign up? Let's do a 30, or let's do a 10, or let's do a bunch, but let's all do it, can we? And starting next year, for every 30-meal bag that is purchased and donated, Nu Skin will contribute $2 to the Force for Good program, which will allow Force for Good to do all those things that they do so well: the eye surgeries, the heart surgeries, the other programs that we support. And for every 10-meal bag purchased and supported, we'll donate $1 to the foundation. So by participating in VitaMeal, you're getting twice the benefit as it gets touched across all of the Force for Good initiatives. So let's do that too. We hope that all of you will see our gratitude in the coming months as we enhance the Ambassador Recognition Program around Nourish the Children. This change will include recognition at every level of donation. A new recognition category of Nourish the Children Friend will be introduced. And it will be awarded to those who donate 30 meals a month. We're making it easier to participate, and we want more to get involved around this important program. And with these enhancements, we can do even more together. So can we do that? Thank you. Well, so you're going to help us get to $1 billion, right? $1 billion it is. And as I look at these faces right here, I wonder who we're looking at, these children who we're saving. In their eyes, I see the next Steve Jobs or the next Nelson Mandela. I see the next Marie Curie or J.R.R. Tolkien. We have the ability to help them become what they were meant to be, and we have the chance with them to truly change the world. Now, I said it earlier, Nu Skin is about more than a business. And although we probably didn't know it at the beginning, we do know it now. It's about building a legacy. Everyone in this room is going to leave a legacy behind. Not a question of whether you leave one, but instead what your legacy will be. Well, you're a part of the Nu Skin legacy, and this is a legacy that is grounded in our passionate desire to be a force for good in the world, a legacy that we are building every day together. Thank you for your part in making that legacy a reality by being a tremendous force for good all over this world. Thank you.